Welcome back to Overcome Words for You. I'd like to thank Jamail, Garland, one of my former players, for allowing me to speak to his players and his coaches and his parents today. He wanted me to deliver a word of encouragement. Well, I know you're probably wondering, who is this guy with the funny hat? Well, I've coached over 30 years, but this message is not about me. Today, it's about you. It's coming from Overcome Words for You by Bruce Etheridge. Here we go. Today we are here to work with those that want something more out of life. As you sit and listen, you may not know what you need to be successful, but I want to tell you, your coaches do. They know what it means to be successful. So in case you don't know, I must tell you that it will be our job to help you understand what is needed. We want you to make some changes for the better. We want you to achieve something better. We want you to have a chance to go in a much better direction. We, the people that love you, the coaches, the teachers, the administrators, and even the cafeteria workers and the custodians. Well, I must tell you, we're not here to cultivate your comfort and silliness. You may be saying, Coach, what does the cafeteria worker or the custodians have to do with athletics? Well, this year your coaches expect you to show respect for all. In order to reach the success that we have in mind, you must respect all as you work hard to attain all your team goals. Well, let me say this right now. We will not win every game this year, but you still can become a winner. You will not achieve every individual award on the field, the court, or on the track, but you still can be considered a champion. But you will find, working with your coaches, that they don't care about all that individual stuff anyway. Well, let me take that back. We do care about you as an individual. We care about what type of father or mother that you will eventually become someday. We care about your citizenship and the type of contribution that you will make to this great country someday. We care about what type of wife or husband that you will eventually become. We care about if you're going to be able to reach out and teach out to others in time of need. We care about your attitude, your behavior, and your habits, because all will affect your important future. We're not here to make you feel acceptable in poor decisions, but we are here to make you regrettable as a poor decision maker. As coaches, we will expect you to act responsible, be responsible, and be on time, without excuses. If you're holding, grabbing, and not letting go of something that's detrimental to you, that's gonna hold you back, well, get ready, because we're going to bump heads. Don't be surprised. I'm telling you right now, we are going to bump heads. So don't go home crying to mama about some type of unfair deal. Shut up and meet the expectations. Our job is to teach you to be better, not to release you to accept roadblocks that will be in the way of your future. Today you are here to get ready. You may have made a mistake and someone is giving you a second chance to recover, or another chance to recover. Or you may be here because your parents are working hard and grinding and need some extra eyes to watch you. Well, you may have made a mistake, or you may be behind in something, or you may have it all together, but you're at risk of a poor decision of not getting out of a speeding car. Damn, everyone sitting here is at risk of tragedy. Time is of essence. Your time and our time is important. Mistakes are a part of life. Learn from them, correct them, and keep moving forward because of them. Remember, no excuses produces. Athletics and extracurricular is important, but make sure you understand it's not the end all to be all. There are bigger goals out there waiting for you. Use this as a stepping stone to teach your character, teach your responsibility. Listen to your coaches. They won't lead you astray. I've been assigned to deliver this message, and I'm not asking why. If you feel overwhelmed or stuck in a rut, or simply feel slowed down because of your environment, let me remind you that the tortoise was behind, but also came back to beat the faster hare. I'm talking about the rabbit, y'all. By using its smarts, its intelligence, its instincts, and its creativity. In order for you to make the changes needed in your life, you must use your smarts. You must use your intelligence. You must use your instincts with the combination of honesty and integrity. You must also be creative. If you're not interested in changing for the better, then don't waste our time. Our energy this year, this season, and this week will be centered on what's best for you, as we hope to help you move past the inappropriateness within you. By now, I'm sure you understand that life is tough, so get ready. If you don't believe me, today when you get home, ask someone that you love if life is tough. Wake up. Someone next to you may be giggling to distract you. Don't allow their giggling to distract. Someone next to you may be disinterested, or someone within your family may be disinterested. Don't allow their disinterest to distract you from this important message. You may be thinking, Coach, I don't want to hear this right now. I don't want anyone preaching to me about my mistakes. Or you may be thinking, man, this is really boring. Well, I want you to hear me on this. Shut up, wake up, and listen up. When something or someone is delivering something to improve you for the good, and that is good for you, pay attention. How many of you own a pair of AirPods or a cell phone to listen to your music all day long? AirPods and cell phones allow you to listen to trash music for hours and hours each day. And then you have the nerve to say or to think to yourself that listening to those delivering you positive messages is boring? You need to always be willing to listen to something that will help you, something that's good for you. We must break that cycle. Remember, trash in equals trash out. Renewed vision and positivity strategically placed within you, the confused one, the unsure mind, will result in achievement and will allow success to grow within you. As I speak to you today as a coach, I'm mindful of the 3 C's: careful, cautious, and creepy. Your coaches will be careful not to speed recklessly, and they will be cautious to stay on track. And they will be careful and cautious of creeping along too slowly, because the agenda requires you to be pushed. Sometimes your coaches will instruct you to get to your point so they can get to their point first, so they can get you and the team to its final destination fast and not in last. This reminds me that we must be diligent in our efforts. One day while working students out at the gym, I remember watching a thinly built boy, scrawny looking boy, working out on the bench press for the first time. As everyone was lifting the heavy weight, he couldn't even lift the bar. As a matter of fact, he struggled to grip the bar, but every day he kept trying and pushing among all the laughter and among the judgment, until finally one day he lifted the bar. Although he struggled, his muscles became sore. He kept right on pushing. The more he worked out and lifted, the stronger he became. And after a while, the sore muscles and the mental anguish provided very little resistance because of his determination. Soon he was lifting all the weights and carrying all the burdens of his life with ease. Many of you are going through the ultimate workout of life and reality. You're going through tragedy, small issues and big issues, issues that you may be struggling to shake off. You're struggling to get a grip on your problems, deal with your problems, or lift or get rid of your problems. Just like that young boy who struggled to grip and lift the bar among all of his distractors and destructors, you may also have other problems in your life. You may feel overwhelmed. You may feel that you're not strong enough to lift or carry the load. Well, listen to me today. Focus on surviving the moment and the time. Focus on holding on to the bar like that little boy did. Survive the moment, and in due time, the issues that you face will make you stronger and have little effect on your life if you change your mindset. You're stronger today because you survived the difficulties of yesterday. You will be stronger tomorrow if you just survive and hold on. If you just survive today. In my troubling days as a youngster, my family of today was not on my mind. But standing here today, I realize that I survived for them. I think of them every day now, and I'm grateful. Today, you may not know who you're surviving for. You may not know who you're sacrificing for. Today, you may not know the who, what, when, or how. But years from now, someone will recognize you in amazement and say thank you. Parents will often say education is the key. That statement will make more sense to you after you've gone through some trials and tribulations that may have limited your future opportunities, or you've gone through some trials and tribulations and you simply survived. Sometimes our youth will serve as a blindfold for the truth. Today, I'm here to speak to you about what really matters in your life, what really matters and what doesn't matter, and about changing before it's too late. I want to tell you today that change and growth must be made in your life. You must change when needed. You must release and let go when needed. You must accept, hold on, and survive when needed. We must grow up rather than grow down. I'm here to speak to you about the important facts in your life. I may include a dash of my faith a time or two, and with that said, I hope it doesn't offend you. But I'm here to tell you today that your mindset is important in life. What you think and believe going forward is far more important than the mistakes of the past or the mistakes that you can't change. I start by reminding you that if you have an imperfect parent or a troubled family growing up, you can still become a good parent, and you can become a responsible father or mother and have a great life. Just remember, your parents' burdens are not yours. Don't judge them. Fix yourself. Poor parenting received by you as a child should result into sure parenting delivered by you as an adult if you change your mindset. If someone in your life is hooked on drugs or in jail or prison because of a poor decision, maybe you've lost a close loved one. Well, I want to tell you the pain will never go away, but you can't allow the pain of tragedy or a lost loved one to become a double killer. You must regain your strength, the strength that you have or the strength that they left within you. Remember, you can be your own tool to deliverance and healing. You can also be your own escape route with some spiritual guidance. Well, I want to tell you today, you can be a tool or you can be a fool. The tragic path of others does not have to become your tragic path. If you know of someone or live with someone that's going in the wrong direction, reach your own compass and lead yourself to safety. Don't allow those that are lost to find your yellow brick road or your pathway to a better life. If someone within your inner circle can't see, don't borrow their glasses. It will only blur your vision. A tragic past can be overcome with change, commitment, a new vision, and renewed purpose. Every family at some point will face disappointments within that family line. Chances are you will always love your family, but I want to tell you today, their failure won't have an effect on you if you change your mindset. Your coach is going to teach you these things. You just got to be patient. Well, maybe you grew up in poverty or without the finer things in life. You survived, and that counts for something. When everyone and your circumstances counted you out, you simply survived and counted yourself in. The struggle of poverty doesn't matter if you change your mindset. Welcome to the world of survival, the world of achievement. As I talk to you today, I'm reminded that even I was a foolish teenager, and from time to time I would make bad choices. There were times I didn't value education like I should have. Well, but my mother said, boy, get up out of that bed, go to school, get that education and that breakfast, because I got to go to work early. She would often say, education is the key. I would think to myself, what? Education the key? A key made of quicksand that's sinking me. But I want to tell you today, as you get older, you will appreciate that. You will begin to appreciate those little words, those little keys to your future. You may feel misunderstood, or you may feel stuck right now. You may feel overwhelmed or trapped because of your circumstances. You may feel that life is going in the wrong direction. Well, I know it's tough grinding for something better that seems beyond your reach. There are many in need of a second chance. I see them every day. I read their comments, but I want to tell you that if you don't have the ability to separate yourself from the 3 S's, the streets, silliness, and stupidity, the unfortunate D's will welcome you. The D's of disappointment, destruction, distractions, dissatisfaction, disaster, and death will welcome you. Wake up, separate, and dictate for a better life. I must warn you today that the 3 S's will try to convince you otherwise. The streets, silliness, and stupidity will try to fool you. The streets will convince you that you have a good GPS to the big ball game, but lead you to a lonely dead-end road. Silliness and stupidity will make you believe that arguing and fighting is honorable and noble, and convince you that working for a better life is the worst choice, not global. Listen to me. Survive the moment and the time. I call it the ultimate workout of life. Good luck this year. Listen to your coaches and get ready. Get ready for the grind. Work hard, play hard, and be safe. Today I will include a copy of this message for each and every one of you to have to take home. God bless you today. And I'll talk to you later. Overcome. Words for You by Bruce Etheridge.